The story of Naaman and his healing. Naaman was the commander of the army of Aram, Syria. He was a powerful and respected man, victorious in battle and highly honored by his king. Yet, despite all his strength and status, Naaman suffered from leprosy, a painful skin disease that made him desperate for healing. In his household was a young Israelite girl who had been taken captive during a raid. She served Naaman's wife, and one day she spoke up with faith. "If only my master would see the prophet who is in Samaria, he would cure him of his leprosy." Naaman listened. With permission from the king of Aram, he set out for Israel, carrying silver, gold, and fine clothes as gifts. When he arrived at the house of the prophet Elisha, he expected a grand ceremony. Instead, Elisha did not even come out to meet him. He sent a messenger with a simple instruction: "Go, wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan River, and your flesh will be restored, and you will be cleansed." Naaman was furious. He had expected dramatic prayers, waving of hands, or some holy ritual. The Jordan River seemed small and dirty compared to the rivers of his own land. In pride and anger, he turned to leave. But Naaman's servants approached him with wisdom. "If the prophet had told you to do something great, wouldn't you have done it? How much more then, when he tells you, 'Wash and be cleansed'?" Humbled by their words, Naaman went down to the Jordan. He dipped once, twice, 3 times, and on the 7th time, his skin was restored like that of a young child. He was completely healed. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Naaman returned to Elisha and declared, "Now I know that there is no God in all the world except in Israel." He offered gifts, but Elisha refused, showing that God's healing was not for sale. Naaman then promised that from that day forward, he would worship only the Lord, the God of Israel. Moral lessons from Naaman's story. 1. Pride can block blessings. Naaman almost missed his healing because he wanted something grand. Humility opened the door to his miracle. 2. God works through simple obedience. A small act of faith, dipping in the river, brought complete healing. 3. Never underestimate small voices. It was the faith of a young servant girl and the wisdom of humble servants that led Naaman to God's power. 4. God's grace cannot be bought. Elisha refused gifts to show healing is from God alone, not from wealth or influence. 5. True healing leads to true worship. Naaman's physical healing brought spiritual transformation. This story reminds us that sometimes the answer to our prayers comes in small, humble instructions. And our miracle is found in obedience, not in grandeur. Spread the word, share, follow, like and comment. Tell me in the comments section which story do you want next?